I am super thrilled to see Raiven at Eurovision. At last, she tried to represent Slovenia how many times now? And even though it was an internal selection, I'm glad she gets to go. And she had her first rehearsal today, and I would like to share my thoughts on this and then hear yours as well. In case you don't know, my name is Matt, ESC United. We're your favorite Eurovision channel. So as pointed out, Slovenia in the first semi-final and trying to fight for one of the 10 slots to the grand final with the song Veronika. And it is staging wise, she's wearing like a dark silver bodysuit and almost looks like she's nude underneath. It's like probably an effect that they were going for, and apparently she is on the floor singing, and there's a lot of moving and pulsing graphics creating a very specific atmosphere using LED. And she will have dancers with her, 5 of them, wearing actually nothing but like nude colored bodysuits. Like, it's very skimpy outfits basically. And apparently there are like very interpretive dancing kind of thing, intertwining bodies and all of that stuff. As a matter of fact, I feel I'm getting a little bit of a vibe from Roxanne in 2021 from Romania, except Veronika, from what I could hear, has a really good voice and she sounded fantastic. It's something, if you watch the official video, the vibe and the feel is being translated onto like the Eurovision stage. And the song certainly is quite dark, and what they're going for is a very dramatic effect. And I think from that perspective, they are certainly hitting the note. And we do have a little bit of effects there. There's going to be also fog, but only mostly on the ground, and wind machine as well for Slovenia. So no pyros, because that would seem inappropriate. But that is basically what they're doing, just creating really a big dramatic feel for the song. So one thing I will say is that they're capturing the feel of the music video effectively from what I have seen, and they know what they were going for. The question is whether or not people will gravitate towards it. Right now, Slovenia is considered a borderline non-qualifier, so certainly within the realms of making the cut. Do I think that the staging itself helped or hurt Slovenia? That is the question. I will say, initially I was concerned when I saw the pictures that it's a dark song, but I felt like the lighting was too dark. It's mostly blue, black, dark blue, and in certain points, but then white clouds come in, it gets a lot more brighter, and I like that part. So it's hard to really tell at this point how it flows. My concern is they're sticking too long to the darker colored, but as long as they make it bright up a little bit, I think that would help the staging a lot. The most important thing is she sings well. So she's very consistent from what I've been hearing so far in the clips, and I've heard her before, so she is really talented. And so vocally, I have very little questions. The only thing is when it comes to these specific interpretive dancing stuff, sometimes we just get distracted by it, and then we just look at the dancing and don't get the singer particular's emotion that's supposed to come out. We've seen that fail at Eurovision quite a few times, so hopefully this won't be the case here. So I have hope that it's going to look good on camera. I'm nervous about this whole dancey part and the intertwining and all of that stuff, if that's going to work out. But nothing has changed my opinion in terms of like qualification. I still think Slovenia is up for grabs. I know that there are like 4 or 5 countries fighting for like these, borderline qualifier spots, and I think Slovenia is absolutely in the running for that. And it's one of those performances, and there are a few of them today actually, where I'm like, I need to see the whole thing. The performances clearly was created for the camera, not for the audience. Sometimes performances in the arena look kind of boring, and then they look amazing on camera, and sometimes it's vice versa. In this case, I think it's really catered to the TV viewers, which makes sense because they're the ones voting, not the people in the arena. So I will withhold final judgment. I think there is a lot of potential for this one looking really good. So, but this one's very hard to judge. I'm okay with what I've seen so far. I just have to wait for the whole package. How did you feel? You just saw the pictures here. You should also check out the TikTok video. Did you like it? Were you a little bit concerned, or you think this is going to slap? Well, maybe slap is not the right word. Whatever it is you feel, leave your thoughts below in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. I gotta move on reviewing the next country, so I'll see you on the other side.